Hi everyone, my name is Ian Kohler and I wanted to show you a little bit about my iFlashcards app today. This app is basically a study tool that can be used to create virtual flashcards for any of your classes. So right here we're on the home page, which is called just iFlashcards, and on the top we have a new deck button which will allow you to make a new deck of flashcards when you press it, and on the bottom we have a table view with some of the decks that have already been made, which include biology and history. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create a new deck real quick. We'll just click on the new deck button, and right on top you can see that we have a text field with a name label next to it. So this is going to be the name of our new deck. And right here we have a new card button, which allows us to add a new card to the deck. And finally we have a save button over here, which will allow us to save the new deck. And on the bottom, if I press this real quick, on the bottom we have a table view which will list out all the cards that we add to our new deck. So let's just go ahead and make a new deck real quickly. We will just call this name, I know we already have a history deck, but we'll make another one real quick. And we'll press the return button, which will remove the keyboard from view. Now let's go ahead and press the new card button. This will take us to the add card view. And right here we have a grouped table view, which has a label with a question and answer and a text field inside as well, along with the save card button. So let's add a question real quickly. Let's just type, who was the first president? And in the answer we'll just put George Washington. And we can press the return button, which will remove the keyboard, and we're all set. So I think we can save this card. As you can see, this card now shows up in the table view for all cards. Let's go ahead and add one more card. Another question. And this is the answer, just for testing purposes. And we press save card, and as you can see that card shows up as well. Now that we're all done adding cards, let's go ahead and save our new deck by pressing the save button. Alright, as you can see we have another history deck because we already had the first one, so let's go ahead and click on this history deck and see what's inside. Alright, so this is the page for looking at the deck that you clicked on, and on top we can see I can add a new card and we can start a study session. And right here in the bottom we have a table view that lists all the cards. On top there's the question, and on the bottom is the answer. So I just want to show you real quick that we can add a new card even on this page. We're going to go to that same view we were at before, and let's just put a test question and a test answer in here. Press the return button and save. Now as you can see, that card was added to all the cards. Now what if we wanted to delete a card? Well, this we can do by swiping alongside the table cell. So if we swipe here, you can see that the delete button pops up. So if we press the delete button, the card will be removed. So it's pretty simple to do. Now I want to show you the main point of this app, which is studying. So let's start a study session real quick. And this is the main study session page. On top it has a label which says currently studying history. And remember, that's the name of our deck. And then right here we have a label that says the number of cards left. And we only have 2 cards in our deck, so that's why it says 2, because we just started. Now in the middle right here we have the visual representation of a flashcard, and it has our question on the front right here. And on the bottom we have a skip button. Now what the skip button does is say if we didn't know the answer to the question right away and we just wanted to move on to the next card, we can press the skip button and it'll just go ahead and go to the next card. So if we're at the end of the deck and we press the skip button, it'll go back to the beginning of the deck, and we're right back where we started. Now, what if we did think we know the answer to this? Well, then we would press on the card, touch it right here, and it would flip over and show us the answer. George Washington. Now, what if we didn't get this right? We would press the button Try Again, and that would leave the card in the deck and move on to the next question. So this is the second question, and let's pretend we got this one right. So we would press the Got It button. Now it would move on to the next card, or if it's at the end of the deck, it would go back to the first card. Now you can see this number updated, and there's only one card left in the deck. If there's only one card left in the deck, we can press the skip button, but it will just stay on that first card. So if we're on the last card, and let's pretend we got this answer right, we would click Got It, and it would take us back to that other screen and pop up with a notification that says Great Job. So that is basically what my app does. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all use it. Thanks.